He who walks unseen walks in power.
For the unseen is feared and the feared is obeyed. Welcome, adepts. Tonight we begin our descent into the Scariest, the dark crown of the Lemmegeton. And who better to open the gate than the first demon named in the circle, Baal, King of the East, Warden of Invisibility, and Ancient Master of Legends. But he's more than a name in a book. He's a myth, symbol, energy, a whisper carried through the centuries. Let us now summon his story. Enter the circle, light the incense, the rite begins. Baal, also spelled Baal, Bael, Bael, is no stranger to his story. In Canaanite tradition, Baal meant simply Lord or Master and referred to multiple deities. He was a god of storms, fertility and battle, worshipped by Phoenicians and feared by the early Israelites. But as history turned, gods became demons in the eye of the conquerors. And so Baal, once divine, was demonized by Judeo-Christian authors, reshaped into a spirit of hell in grimoires and Christian demonology. In the Scariest, Baal is the first named demon given prominence as a king who reigns over 66 legions, a staggering force of infernal might. Baal appears in 3 forms at once: a man, a cat, and a toad, all speaking with one voice. What does this 3 form mean? Let's decode the symbolism. Man is a symbol of intelligence, reason, willpower. Cat shows the mystery, agility, night vision, a symbol of the unseen. Toad as the underworld, earth, transformation, and poison. Together they form the trinity of hidden mastery. To summon Baal is to seek the power to move without being seen, to understand the world, and to wield subtle control over one's environment. Baal's primary gift is invisibility, not just the literal kind, but spiritual and psychological as well. What he's capable of teaching you is slip through social spaces unnoticed, mask one's aura from psychic detection, create metaphoric invisibility, avoiding attention, manipulation, or suspicion. In magical work, invisibility might mean evading enemies or legal trouble, going unseen in astral travel, remaining undetectable while performing baneful working. But he also grants knowledge of herbs, poisons, and even military strategy. Yes, military strategy, a ruler's toolkit. Baal is one of the ruler's toolkit. I repeat, Baal is one of the main ruler's toolkit. Let's talk about how we can summon the Baal, how we can communicate with him. To call Baal is not for beginner witchers, for beginner people who just working with herbs. You should have gods, you should have really gods to call upon Baal. It's not for beginners. He responds only to clear purpose and respect. Best time would be Monday, during the hour of the moon or Mars. The best moon phase for communicating with Baal is waning crescent, for a compliment and retreat. The offering you need to give him is black candle, obsidian mirror, and whispering his name in the dark. His sigil is inscribed in red ink or black parchment, placed in the triangle outside the main ritual circle. I will give an example as a invocation, how the invocation might begin. By the name of Adonai, by the flame of the blackened moon, I call thee, Baal, the Lord of the East, who readeth the shadows of kings. Silence is key. He answers in symbols, shifts in light, or the movement of shadow. Remember, silence is key. Baal Baal appears in multiple grimoires. Arsqueta as a king of the east in Dictionary Infernal, illustrated in classic demon art. In folklore, Baal is often confused with Beelzebub, but they are distinct. Baal is a surgeon of control and conquest, not chaos. Some modern occultists believe Baal is a mask of older Mesopotamian gods like Enlil or Hadad, ancient storm lords reborn in Christian demonology. In working with Baal is important in contemporary magic. Baal is often invoked for cloaking your presence from spiritual enemies, escaping unwanted attention, learning to manipulate perception. Witches have reported dreams filled with cats or sudden foggy thoughts, sign of his presence. He's not a warm spirit, but he's not cruel. He answers precision, respect, stillness. Some report he teaches not by words, but by forcing life to throw you into hidden places where you must learn to survive unseen. Baal is not dangerous, but he's demanding. Summoning him without purpose invites spiritual static, confusion, and even paranoia. A wise practitioner once said, "He will make you invisible to others, and sometimes to yourself." Always ground yourself after ritual. Keep obsidian or onyx close for cleansing, for absorbing the negativity. And never invoke without a reason. To your own growth or your power will devour itself. And so the king retreats, his sigil fades, his whisper vanish. You have met Baal not just as a demon, but as an archetype, the unseen, the strategist, the shadow that rules from silence. In the circle of Arsqueta, he is the keeper, he's the gatekeeper, the first name in the book, the one who watches before any other spirit moves. Next time, we call Agares, the language of war and command. Until then, keep your circle safe, your flame steady, and you will clear. Blessed be.